What up, Nick? Cut. What up? It's your boy Bktherula, back at it again with another motherfucking video. And today we at Essx with it. You know what I'm saying? Lots of clothes, lots of drip, and about to go through it, about to see what we like, and yeah.
We're excited for your new album.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty dope. I'm excited to see you perform tonight.
Yes.
What songs are you performing? Do you know?
Not yet, honestly. I'm kind of like a wingman with this, so
I like No Contact.
We'll see. Yeah.
I love that.
I love No Contact. That's like a real filler right there.
Yeah, it really is.
For sure.
I feel like we need that.
That
get
little
the night
vibe
started.
to get the night right. Yeah. And then we can go into something a little bit more harsh too.
Yeah, right. Like dumb shit or
like
something
dumb
like
shit.
that.
Just yes, exactly.
That could be a vibe.
Exactly like dumb shit.
So you grew up in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And your name is Brooklyn.
Yes.
So, and you're in New York right now.
Yes.
So while you was out there, like, did people ever make you feel a type of way about that? Like growing
Honestly, nah, not really. I feel like a lot of people think I'm from here though. Like,
right.
I feel like people give me more shit about it here. They're like,
oh,
your name's Brooklyn, but you're from Atlanta. You're not from New York. But New York adopted me though, to be honest.
Yes, exactly. I feel like honestly, when you came out in 2018, New York was like probably your biggest like fan base.
Oh, for sure, 1000%.
Yeah,
it still
right?
is.
And it still is. Yeah, I feel like everybody was like listening to your music out here, and like when you came out with Tweaking Together, I was like, nah, this boy's lit. Was Atlanta like your main like influence when you started making music?
I really don't know what my influence was to like how I came up with my flow, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of like just paved your own like.
It came out of thin air, like
you know.
Yes, it definitely came out of thin air because I just started like rapping a little bit weird. I don't know like how I came up with it. I just kind of came up with it.
Right.
And I started just developing a little bit more throughout the years. But I definitely love like the music from Atlanta, like the Atlanta music, the Atlanta sound for sure. Especially now too, there's a lot of good people coming out of Atlanta.
What is your favorite piece right now for the moment?
I was actually looking at this one right here, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
the little
that is
devil.
really nice.
The little devil moment with the zipper.
Zippers.
You know what I'm saying? This is
wow,
actually
this is nice.
Right? That's like really swag. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
very
dope.
swag.
So how would you wear this piece?
I would probably wear it with like some like super, maybe like the Issey Miyake like big flared pants, you know?
Yes,
under
that
it.
would be nice.
And then honestly those anonymous boots over there.
Yeah, that
probably,
could be really
yeah,
cool. I
probably
love that.
wear that, you know? Or maybe like a short, you know, like a jort moment.
Oh, I love a jort moment, to be honest.
For sure.
Super cozy. Okay, so we sat down, guys. Had to get a little cozy.
Need a breather.
So looking at your journey, do you like feel like from the beginning, like when you started in 2018, like what track from like your past music has influenced your new tracks in this album?
Yeah, I think to be honest, like my more singy songs like has really inspired this new album. I would say like I Don't Know What to Tell You was a very good song, honestly. Like I kind of got into that singing bag, that melodic bag, and I wanted to do more of that for this album, and I think I succeeded, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think you do. Like I feel like you had that like realization of like, damn,
let me use my voice or something. Yeah, I'm like, let me use it. You know, I got it, so let me use it. You know, that was kind of my thought process. And I just think it's more vulnerable to share my emotions in that route, you know, with my fans. So I decided to put more of that on this project.
I honestly really love it.
Thank you.
Like I've heard it from like the first song to the end, and it's amazing. And I love that you had like the cool like skits there.
Yes.
Like that was really cool because it's like very personal. Like,
yes.
It's a very personal album.
1000%.
Which is, I feel like every artist needs a personal album. Like, you know?
I agree.
So I feel like that's that. I love it.
Thank you.
Love to see it. Lucy. Very interesting name, because when I think about Lucy, I think about that one movie that that 2014.
Yes.
Right, about the woman that got injected and she had to use like 90% of her brain.
Yes.
And each time she was just using like 10% and like all this stuff, and it just got higher and higher. I love that movie, by the way.
Me too. It's on Netflix still.
Yeah, it is. Is that like kind of like why you named it Lucy, or what was the reason for Lucy?
Yeah. So, well, there was actually like a couple different reasons as to why I named it that, but that was definitely a very big part of it. I love that movie for one. My past albums have been, I speak about Level 5 and about how it's basically like a whole world. It's a way of thinking, like an ascension, basically, like a higher level of thinking. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not just gonna go level 5 part 3, level 5 part 4. Like I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? So Lucy was just like you said. It was like a mature. It's supposed to be mature. And that movie, she accesses 100% of her brain, and she's allowed to, like, she can see the unseen. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that is like another world.
I love that. I love that so much. I honestly had a feeling that was the reason why.
Yes.
So because just by hearing the album and stuff, it kind of makes a lot of sense. So that's really amazing. When you were recording and all this stuff, what were your daily routines? Like, did you have any daily routines, or even after or before you were recording?
Honestly, I've been working on Lucy for 2 years. So while I dropped Level 5 P2, I was already working on Lucy. Dumb Shit was made, I think, the beginning of 2024. There's a lot of songs on there that I've had for a very long time.
So this album is definitely very personal.
Yes.
You were not playing.
I was not playing no type of games. And honestly, there was no routine. It was actually one of the hardest albums, the hardest period of time in my life. It was the hardest I've ever worked in my entire life. It was blood, sweat, and fucking tears.
Yeah, but what emotion did you feel the most every day while you were in the studio?
I was honestly impatient, to be honest, because I really just wanted to get it out. But I'm glad that it took so much time and that we dropped it, the day that we did. It was supposed to drop so many times, and I just kept being like, no. It needs something else, or it needs to feel this way, it needs to feel that way. And then whenever it did feel that way, I'm like, all right, bet, let's drop.
No,
so definitely impatience, but excitement too. Impatience because I was so excited to get it out, but it needed to feel right. And I think we achieved that.
I feel like you did too. The album is really beautiful.
Thank you.
But in this new album, you collaborated with a few people coming with producers. There's a lot of different producers in this album.
Lots.
Yeah, a lot.
Loads.
I was a lot. Kind of every song is a different producer, low key.
Well, yes. I mean, there kind of was a collaboration of all of them, to be honest. My main producer,
they all touched up.
Yes, on each. Yes,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it was really a team effort to do this album,
So which producer kind of made you
pioneered the semi-auto 1000%? Yes, that's my top tier producer. He's on every single album that I've ever dropped.
Okay, cool. That's
and
amazing.
he found me on IG. And DM, or he sent me beats to my email, and then I'm like, who made this on my story? And he responded, and then we've been working ever since. That's my main.
I love that. I feel it's very important to have a trustworthy producer right next to your side
1000%.
that you could go to for anything, and not just music, just anything.
That's really. My boy.
You
were drunk as hell yesterday.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like when it came down to your fashion, Atlanta kind of influenced you? Or what influenced you the most, or who influenced you? Honestly, it's also okay to say that you influence yourself.
I would, honestly, I feel like I pick up on so many small things, from everywhere, not just Atlanta, but I really started to oversize things. I don't know when it happened, but I just would see certain things I like that.
Yeah.
I like the very baggy shorts. I really love shorts a lot, and I used to see that with a boot combo, and then I just jacked it so fast. All right, that's my shit now.
Yeah, no.
And I just started you know what I'm saying, but small things, very small things I pick up on from everywhere. Honestly, everywhere that I go, I just pick up on things and I make it my own.
So if Lucy had its own fashion closet, what would it give?
What would it give?
Yeah, what would be her vibe?
Oh, Lucy's very classy.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, she's very, very classy.
Very chic.
Very, 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 definitely just kind of straightforward, straight to the point. Very classy, just calm though,
I
casual.
see her wearing
classy.
All black.
Yeah, for sure. 1000. She don't really like color like that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, all black, suit and tie, kind of like this, to be honest. Suit and tie moment.
Love.
Blonde hair, of course, and lots of black shoes, boots, Guides to be exact.
Okay.
I'm already fucking with this right here.
Yeah, that is really dope.
Good morning. I love women.
Exactly.
Oh wow. Honestly,
Yeah.
this might have to be for tonight.
Is there one thing that you want your fans to take away from Lucy? Like what's this like? What is it an advice like you want to give like the world, the women community, the new upcoming like underground like women rappers?
Honestly, I would just say follow your own trend. Like, don't go looking for trends. Don't go following trends. That's the easiest way to go down to the ground, and you'll lose all your creativity. You'll lose yourself. You'll lose your personality. If you look at what other people are doing and then you try to go do it, it'll actually ruin you. And
Yeah.
I created Lucy. Like, it took so long because I had to remember that, and I had to get back to me many times, you know. It's scary in this industry, very, very scary. But
Yeah.
if you lose yourself, it's really hard to get it back. So I would say to them, remind yourself that it starts with you and it ends with you. You can't lose yourself in that moment. You can't lose yourself in this world, you know. It's all just a construct.
Thank you so much for shopping with us.
Thank you so much.
I'm Neon, and this is Shopping with Essx.
And my name is Bktherula. Goodbye!